Hello traders, welcome back to Billions Club. Welcome on today's live trading session. We got a pretty special thing today since we are also streaming live on an Instagram. So you can check our Instagram account and basically we have two point of views available today. Anyway, huge volatility in the market, so I'm really looking forward to today's session because we're going to be covering gold chart. We're going to be covering Euro USD chart and BTC chart, and we will be looking for some potential trades today. I just received my second funded account with the Billions Club, so I'll show you some potential positions that I'm paying attention to today, and I think that there is a high probability, high chance that we will take some live setup today. So stay tuned on today's stream. We're going to break it down. I'm going to show you why we got such a high or huge volatility injection. We're gonna be breaking down all these things today on today's live stream. Alrighty, so I think everything should be running. I see 11 people here on Instagram and I see 12 people on YouTube. So I'm gonna start sharing my screen. For all of you on Instagram stream, you can go to our YouTube stream if you want to see basically the screen sharing. I will be sharing screen on YouTube live stream, and I'm going to be covering some of the setups that we got today. So don't forget to join the YouTube if you are here for some potential trades. If you have any questions about trading, about Billions Club funding, etc., you can ask here in the chat. I will try to be more active also here on Instagram, answering your potential questions. Alright, so I guess that we can start with today's stream. Hopefully you can see me, hopefully you can hear me. I think that everything should be running just fine. Look at this, let's start with the gold chart. Absolutely crazy move from basically around 1980, 1984. That was really the zone that we were paying attention to for some potential shorts. If you guys remember on Sunday Focus, what is the Sunday Focus for everyone that is wondering about what it is? It's basically a preparation stream every single Sunday where I go through the chart and preparing for the next 5 days. We do this every single Sunday, so don't forget to join the next one. But I was saying that 1960, 1955 was the POI for us this week on gold. We got a pretty nice reaction out of it with perfect liquidity sweep. I can take you through the liquidity sweep that I was paying attention to. But basically, we were looking for these two lows formed on 15-minute chart. So if you go down there, I'll show you this. As you can see, we formed a pretty decent liquidity pool right here with plenty of lows created on a chart. So plenty of stop losses set below this low. We swept the liquidity, we created a really nice entry model, and this gave us a pretty good opportunity to take this move to the upside. But look at what's happening right now. I was actually looking for potential long out of this zone. I didn't take one yet. I can show you my MetaTrader. Let me just open the MT4 right here. And I will show you my position that I took. Basically last 2 days, on today's Thursday, so on Tuesday I made around 1.7k. On yesterday I made around $500, and today no trade yet. So I'm gonna take you through that. Right now we are around $670 on the account. I got into decent drawback basically last week where I made a few psychological mistakes, and also I had a problem with a trade copier. Basically I lost $900 more than I should have on this specific account, but that's basically the risk of using the trade copiers. I can maybe in the future we'll do some in-depth video about it, but yeah, that's basically it. So as you can see here, this was on 25th, so it's actually 2 days ago. I took, this was a short on a AUD USD, $470 in a profit. Then I took a long on BTC. This gave us around $700, and then live on the stream we took a gold short that was on Tuesday, I believe, which ended up in $735 profit. So this is how it's going right now. I'm basically being very, very patient for the best potential trade, best potential setup in the last few days, because once again, as I said, pretty hard to trade. Market is basically, last week it wasn't moving much. It was going sideways mostly on BTC. Not really the case on gold, but if you are joining these streams more often, then you know that I was saying that I'm not going to be trading gold for a few days, just because of the reason that I took some unnecessary losses on gold, I'd say. So I just said to myself, I'm going to give myself a break for a few days. So that's what I did. But I'm back on gold and I'm back to trading gold. So we can potentially look for some trade today. So what's happening here? What is the current level that we are paying attention to? We have this not really so nice wick, I'd say. I'll be looking for mitigating this wick before the US session start and then going a little bit higher on the US session start. We'll see how it goes. We still have around 19 minutes for the US session start. So let's just wait a bit and let's see what opportunity we will get today. So I'm just gonna move this to the 15-minute supply and demand. The thing that I forgot to do is announce this stream to my group. So we got around 2,900 people inside this Discord. So let's just announce it that we are live. Guys, let me know in the chat how is it going, what performance you have on the evaluation account, or if you are funded already with the Billions Club. Let me know. I'll be really interested in that. So you can show us your setups that you took. I can give you some feedback, or I can give you some opinions about the trades and so on. So let me know how's it going, and we can move on. So I'm just gonna announce the stream. Let's do it right now. We can also announce this to Twitter. By the way, don't forget to follow me on Twitter. I don't want to say I'm like really active, but from time to time I post some tweet. So today, for example, I was sharing the daily trade plan, or the game plan that we are sharing every single day to a Billions Club Discord. So don't forget to check that out. By the way, this guy, the Sean Analyzer, this guy right here, he was the first ever, or he was the first member in my Discord like 2 years ago. So I remember this guy. I gave him basically access for free to every paid product that we've made, because it was quite a milestone. I remember this guy, he was helping me to create a Discord and so on. So there's like a decent story behind it. All right, so I'm just gonna announce that we are live. So let's share it. Hello friend, hello guys, hello, welcome on Billions Club. You took Euro setup, Jan. Do we have any Euro trade? You mean the liquidity grab up here, I guess, with a 4-hour supply. And no, I didn't. Short answer, I'm just paying attention to what we got here, but no, I didn't take the short, unfortunately, because in the morning I was posting that I am bearish around 14.17. I was posting to the chat 14.17. Yeah, that was before the dump. That was when we were right here. I was saying that I'm bearish. 14.17, I sent the message, so let's check the chat, or let's check the time. 14.17 is right here, so before the big dump happened. All right. So we're gonna go through the Euro USD chart, looking for some potential trades. The plan for today is that I'm gonna remain bit passive until the US session start, which we still have 15 minutes. Then I'm gonna start looking for trades, because I don't believe that we can get a move to the upside yet before the US session opens, and I also don't believe that US session will keep pushing down. So basically the bias that I have for today is that I'll be looking for a small retracement during the start of the US session. That's basically the plan that I have. I can be totally wrong though, and we can definitely lose this setup, which is very important to realize, or you gotta keep this in mind, that not every single trade is the best trade possible, you know what I mean? So sometimes basically staying on the sidelines and waiting is the best potential way how you can handle it, but today I think we can get some good opportunities, so we'll see how it goes. Anyway, we can delete this because this week is absolutely crazy on 4-hour time frame, but as like I said, I'm looking to mitigate this zone during the next 15 minutes, we can basically say, and then we'll see how it's going to continue. There is a plenty of liquidity below these pretty nice lows that we created. Basically right here, if you like, I use trend lines from time to time, but not in a way that I'm buying them. I use them in a way that I'm looking for where the liquidity could be sitting. So basically, you know, majority of traders do something like this. They pull a trend line, price do something like this, then it breaches the trend line, and then they go short. But I see this as a huge opportunity for liquidity grab, and usually once we like sweep the trend line, I'm looking to get into long and basically fade this breakdown. This is what I do, because just from statistical perspective, if you check how many times the trend line works, on BTC this year it was around 40%, so you have basically 60% on your side, if that makes sense. So that's why I'm trying to fade them from time to time. Good way how to do it. Anyway, let's pay attention to what's happening here. I'll be looking for a choke on 1 minute time frame. It seems like we are grabbing the liquidity right here. Just to keep in mind, or just to remember, all of these trades are very risky today. So I'm gonna be approaching this with the right risk management, and basically accepting the fact that we can get stopped out pretty quickly. This is going to be the 1 minute supply that needs to be reclaimed on 1 minute time frame. Let me show you why we got this move to the downside, because this is very important. So we got a GDP quarter to quarter on USD. Unfortunately, or I don't want to say unfortunately, the previous one was 2%. Where is it? Right here. The consensus or the forecast for today was 1.8, and the actual result is 2.4. So that's why it moved so heavily with the price. And tomorrow we got, I think, unemployment claims. Am I correct? I don't remember it exactly. No, we got only employment cost, and we got a GDP month to month on Canadian dollars. So it's not gonna be that important for us if you're not trading CAD though. If you are, then you gotta keep this in mind, but I'm not, so I don't really care. Hello friend, YouTube, Euro setup, BTC. Oh yeah, we're gonna cover BTC. Just wanted to ask you something. Where did you learn about order flow? With CC team, CC. What do you mean by CC? Oh, you mean Chart Champions. I was actually in Chart Champions, and I learned quite a lot from them. I gotta admit that. The thing is that when I was in Chart Champions, they were just starting out. I remember Chart Champions when they had, like 3,000 subscribers on YouTube, so like a really small group. I like the first time I've heard about the order flow was actually when I was starting out the trading, but then I was using like Bollinger Bands for a year and a half and so on. I was scalping, and I was kind of profitable, but it was just like on roller coaster, you know what I mean? I was sometimes in like a really good profit, then I lost a lot in a short period of time. And then I came across one guy from, he was from Tel Aviv, and we became quite friends, and we were trading together and so on. And then we came across the chart champions, and we like started to dig into the order flow. But that was at the time when Daniel, he was really caring about the group, and he was like really open about all the things in trading and so on. Still to this day, I'm not really sure if he is actually a trader or not, because once chart champions started to sell or make a lot of money from the course itself, it started to be something completely different than it was. And I can guarantee you that the profits that they are showing you are, you know, you don't have to go in depth here, but basically they were calling out like these crypto influencers in Dubai and so on. Daniel became the same basically nowadays. So let's just make it clear. But I don't want to talk about the chart champions. Yes, I was in chart champions. I learned something about the order flow, but I can't really say that to what I use nowadays, it's basically almost nothing from the CC. Let's say it this way. Yeah, too many people. Yeah, I left the chart champions like 2 years ago. So, or year, actually 2021. Yeah, the end of 2021, I left the chart champions. So at the time, they were still really small. I didn't spend like a lot of time in their group. The thing is that when they were starting out, it took them a lot of time to get from like a 0 to, you know, few thousand members. Then it's, you know, it was becoming bigger and bigger quite rapidly. But yeah, I spent some time in chart champions, and I'm not hiding it. Honestly, I don't know why I should be. The group was okay. The education was, I wouldn't call it something special or anything like that. Definitely not. It was just, you know, just a general education about trading. I've definitely seen better course and so on. Now news positive, then what is the effect on the US 30 and NAS 100 generally? Basically, I'm not trading any of these indexes, to be fair. So I'm never, you see that I have 0 TA here. I'm not the best person to really tell you about the US 30 and US 100. I know how it's affecting the XY, so the XY should obviously be pumping heavily to the upside, which is, as you can see. So I'm charting the XY from time to time. The XY changed like basically every single market structure that is created here. But let me tell you one thing, BTC is not affected at all. I will take you through the BTC chart, what I'm expecting and so on. But a lot of times when you get like this quick impulsive move down, it's reversed pretty easily in the upcoming, you know, few hours. So I wouldn't really call this as extremely bearish on EU, gold and whatever it is. What can happen is that it's going to create a quick range and then it's going to pump to the upside. That's why I'm not really a fundamental trader, because the initial momentum here is very hard to catch. And I've been backtesting this so many times because, you know, like this is opportunity how you can make money. So I spend a lot of time backtesting these data, backtesting these news and so on. And just with my know-how, with my approach, and with my ability, I can't predict the news based on some statistical edge. Because, like, you know, from time to time you will be right, but also you won't be right a lot of times. And then it becomes very hard once you need to set stop loss, for example, because you need to manage these trades somehow. And that's the thing, that's where it becomes like really hard. Because if you are just predicting if the market is going to go up or down. It's pretty easy, to be fair. But what can happen a lot of times is that, let's say that price, I'm going to give you like a quick model why you can get stopped out a lot of times and why trading news is probably not the smartest way what you can do, or the smartest way how you can trade. A lot of times something like this will happen. You form a range, right, before the news. Let's say now the news are bearish, right? Or you are expecting, you have a bearish bias, so you are expecting that the market will go down. So you go short before the news. Okay, you can be right. You're going to preset your stop loss, let's say, above the highs, and your take profit will be down there. And just from the risk to reward perspective, it doesn't make any sense, but let's say that it does, right? 2.5 hour, you're going to take the trade. What happens a lot of times is that it's going to grab the liquidity, it's going to stop you. There is a liquidity, you're going to get stopped out, and then the market reverse. So once you add stop loss to it and take profit, that's really when it starts to be hard. Predicting the price, like, kind of everyone can predict the price where it's likely to be going. Not really based on any statistical edge, but just to like let you know how or why the trading becomes very hard once you add these things into it that are very, very important. So anyway, this was like a quick explanation of why you gotta be using stop losses and so on. But let's start trading. We have 5 minutes till the US session starts. So my plan is that I'll wait for reclaiming this blue box. That's really the initial level that I'm gonna start looking for potential long setup. Basically, the plan that I got is that I will wait for reclaiming this box, coming back down, and then potentially going higher. I don't really know if we should stick to this MetaTrader or to the account that I received today, the funded one, because I don't have them connected to the trade copiers, so they're not going to be automatically copying themselves. So that's the question. Should we use the one that I was using for past 3 weeks, or should we use the one that I got today? All right. So let's just wait. Do you guys have any questions about what's happening on chart? Oh yeah, we got plenty of questions. I didn't know, sorry. So let's answer. Wizard Team, Luxury, Billions Club, and Taros Crypto a lot better today, I think. Appreciate it. Luxury is a pretty good guy. He's also one of the youngest ones in the scene, and yes, he's a very good trader. I gotta admit that. When I was thinking of buying a course, I came across CC. Also, I was following your YouTube, and you still reveal your face. When you still reveal. I was buy trade on BTC, and you were short life on YouTube. I got burned bad on the buy, hence I decided to join your group. That's a great story, man. Could you give me some stats to backtest, because I have already done those on the poor, high, and low of the TPO, but I don't know what else to do. Stats to improve my edge. We always get burned before starting to learn about things, and Jan is pretty good at what he's doing. Isn't there a possible setup on EURUSD? So we got plenty of questions. So let's start with the EURUSD. Then I'm gonna answer you on what you should backtest, because that's a pretty good question, and I'm kind of struggling with that too. Yeah, so you mean the liquidity sweep below the low here, which definitely makes sense. The thing that I don't really like is that it wasn't really going below the liquidity level. I would prefer to see it go a little bit lower to somewhere around here. Then we can start looking for a quick pullback. But just to let you know, this trade will be very quick, very aggressive, very risky. We gotta have like a good risk to reward to take this. All right, so the double low created, but so I'm just gonna keep this on my chart right now. We can add gold to it. This is the thing that I'm struggling with. How can I add like the gold chart with the TA that I've done, or the TA that I've done here? And I don't want to have like a different template. Do you guys have answer to this? Because I have the CV template that I created. I have this double screen set up. So if you can let me know that, I would really appreciate it. Like how I'm doing it, my home setup is that I have this wide screen, but then I have one on the left side too. So basically I have like 3 screens technically, like only 2, but the one, this 49 is basically 2 27-inch screens, right? So I have one chart on the left side, and then I have 2 charts here. That's how I do it when I'm in my home office. But here I could be using this, but I don't know how to set it up, to be fair. All right, so from the statistical perspective, what you can backtest. So a few things that I've done, and you can do too. So I was checking how many times US session is continuing in a trend if Asia and London was in a downtrend, and how you can really how you can give a rule as to when something is in a downtrend. Is that I was using Asia and London session, and London has to create a value area below the Asia session value area. So I can try to give you some example. That's really how you can make it mechanical, and how you can approach the backtesting. Like for example, today I wouldn't class this as a really trending day, but I would class this as a trading day. This for me is okay. So basically I was measuring how many times it is likely that once you have the value area here, once the London value area closes above the Asia value area, how likely it is that the New York value area will also close above the London's one. And that's how you can create statistics. That's how you can create a statistical edge. This is another one, right? So you see that here you have the Asia session value area pretty clearly below the level right here. So I was calculating how likely it is that the US session will also close below it. For example, one of the things that you can do. Next thing. Backtesting, how likely it is that a daily open will be tested when it's not tested during the Asia session. Because a lot of times the Asia session tests the daily open and then it goes to a certain direction, right? Or it just steps into a level, or it's like completely ignoring the level. So one of the ways how you can get like a statistical edge is how likely it is that the daily open will be tested during the London or New York session when it wasn't tested during the Asia. That's just like a different or another way how you can approach this. Anyway, US session just opened. We got approximately 3 minutes after the open, so let's pay attention to what's happening here. Right now we don't have any trade, but I like how it completely mitigated the zone, so that's exactly what I was talking about. Let's just wait right now for reclaiming this level here, because now this becomes the PBL, point before liquidation. Let's just see if we mitigate. No, there's not really any liquidity, so it's gonna be very risky to trade today, but yeah. Use the same template on the other window. I think that I am, mate. Look, I have the CV on template. I'm gonna give it this. Okay, so then we have, but I don't have the TA that I did. Like, I know what you mean, but you can see, it's not working, or I should have the same template. Yeah, I do. It's weird. Okay. Do we have any questions here? No. Probably not. Check Discord. Okay, I'm gonna check Discord. Okay, so let's give it a try. If I click on this and this, nope, still doesn't work. Oh, okay. Now I messed up completely. Let's try to go back. I think that now when I'm gonna be drawing, is gonna be drawing on this, yeah. So yeah, like I know this, but I need to get this to this chart, if that makes sense. I think it does. You know what I'm trying to do, but you probably also don't know how to do it. But maybe I'm doing something incorrectly. That obviously also could be the case. Guys, can I only use templates on desktop, or can I see on web version too? I guess you're asking about the Excel charts. Then you can be using basically the same templates on a web browser, not probably every single one or every single feature that it offers. So keep that in mind. But in general, yes, you can be. Just some of the features will be missing. All right, so Mutsik is texting me about, okay, so let's try to do this. All right, so let's do it now. Nope. No, still not working. Am I using the same chart? This is weird. Yes, I am. Anyway, let's pay attention to what's happening on the chart actually. I don't want to miss on some potential trade, but today we are going only down. Not really any retracement yet, and BTC is not doing anything at all. Let's do some BTC TA. Alright, so there is a poor low created on BTC. Like overall, I'm also more bearish on BTC. We should start looking for a move down, but the question is from where? You know what I mean? Like these lows, they looks like there is a plenty of liquidity sitting below this, and I kind of want to grab it and look for like the fade move, right? So see how it goes. Once again, the question is when it's gonna happen. But as you can see, there is plenty of new shorts being opened. From this point, kind of. What about the longs? Oh yeah, there is plenty of new longs stepping into the market. There is a huge amount of liquidity. The question is, are we going down now, or is it likely we're gonna go to the upside first? In my opinion, we should start looking for a move up first, then potentially get into short and target something like this. So we're gonna do here SSL done. What it means, sell side liquidity done, or you know, like you can preset whatever you want. It's just like I'm basically changing these names from stream to stream. I'm just like I kind of remember the level, so when I get the notification, I don't have to even like, you know, write down the node or the message, but just to show you how I do it, kinda. I have a question. How you using the volume profile? So firstly, I use the volume profile to get the support and resistance idea, kind of. So basically, I pay attention to high volume nodes, where they are formed on a chart, and we can potentially use them as a POIs. So that's the first approach that I do. I use for naked POC, or I look for naked POCs, as once again support and resistance. And as I said many times, and I said this or explained this also in the Billions Club Academy, is that I was saying naked POCs are working as a magnet. So when there is a naked POC somewhere, you can target it, you can use it as a take profit. Like when I was, I don't want to say when I was starting out, like I was using it this way like a year and a half ago. I was using naked POCs as a support and resistance for potential entries. But I realized that there is a higher chance that a naked POC will be tested, so it's gonna be hit, but the chance of getting some big reaction is not that big at all. So instead of using it this way, I started using it for take profits, and it works definitely well, or more better than, or it is definitely better than it was for entering. Someone saying gold is crazy. Gold is absolutely crazy. Yes, you're right. Let's look at the 4 hour. Oh my goodness. We are a bit late to the party today, unfortunately. Like if we're gonna take a trade here, it's a very aggressive one. On my sets about BTC with TPO, I have like 84% chance that poor highs, poor low is going to be retested within 3 days. But I picked up every TPO with poor high, poor low. Should only use the ones where we are in trending days. No, I picked also the only ones. Then you can add like more statistics to it, obviously. Like more precise it is, better it is. But it's hard to say what is exactly trending day, you know. Where are you from, Jan? I'm from Czech Republic, Czechia. So we got 2 people on Instagram. I'm a bit nervous seeing the camera here. The angle is weird. And we got around 24 on YouTube. Hi, hello, welcome to Billions Club. By the way, guys, how it is going with the Billions Club evaluation? Let me know. And don't be quiet, or don't sit on your hands, because we solved plenty of challenges. So at least 1 or 2 of you here on the stream must be in the evaluation with us. So let me know how you're progressing. I want to go to Prague so bad. Is it worth it? Yes, Prague is absolutely worth it. Absolutely. We have a really good nightlife. But honestly, I'm not drinking much, or basically, yeah, I'm not partying much, or I don't like parties at all. But if you are into this, then the nightlife here, I saw somewhere that we got actually best nightlife in the world, which I don't know, but overall the nightlife is pretty good. Billions Club Lab from India. Hello, welcome. I've never been to India. I'm planning to go to India. So let me know if it's worth it or not. The same question as someone had in the chat. Because there are days where don't even more by 1%, the poor highs and poor lows are easily retested, like 20 days would be. Okay, so if you can give it like this general rule, then trendy day for you is when we get more than 1% move, then yes, it's correct and you got a rule. So you can use it like this, and it's a great approach. The thing is that when BTC will be around 40K, the 1% is much different, like the difference between 1% now and when it's at 40K, it's very, very high, right? So maybe try, instead of 1%, try to give it like $500, for example, something like this. I don't know. Like, it's not easy to do these statistics, and we are planning to do like a completely brand new check course where we will do module just about how to backtest and how to get statistics, because no one is doing this, and we really want to show how to do it. We want to take you through it, how you need to create your own statistics and all of these things. So really looking forward to that. We'll see how it goes. You are welcome to India. But India is huge. Where are you from exactly? Let us know. We're gonna check the pictures from your city or town or wherever you live. Okay, so Euro crazy move down still. They're approaching big support, but you know, this is crazy to trade. I missed this setup in the morning. All right. Unfortunately, I was really waiting for some move from the BTC and Euro USD. That's why I was saying that I'm looking for some trade today, but we don't have anything, unfortunately, yet. Maybe we will have one, but so far, not really anything formed, to be honest. All right, because there are, yeah, I want to start challenge on Billions Cup soon. Looking forward to the process. Yes, absolutely. Let us know. Like, once you start, we can guide you through, or we can help you with some trades and so on in our Discord community. So feel free to ask. Yes, there was a list. Prague is #1 in nightlife. Yes, I saw that actually a few days ago. If I join 6 months, will I get 6 months of free extra charts? No, you will get 3 months, which is still worth like what, $250, I think. So it's a pretty good bargain actually. I'm currently on a challenge at Crypto Fund Trader for 1 month. I finish this one and I take a billion scalp right after. Good luck with the Crypto Fund. And yeah, start as soon as it's possible for you. You can get free accounts with us. So the euro is going to 109,570. 109,570. Oh yeah, I'm looking for that level too. Yeah. It's basically this lower one. It's a naked POC. I'm from France personally, country of baguette here. Nice, amazing. I've been to France 2 times actually, always just in Paris. Paris is nice, or was nice. I don't know how it is right now. With some demonstrations and so on. So I've heard of bad things about France right now, or bad things. I've heard that sometimes it's a bit crazy in Paris. Yesterday I bought 100k challenge and 1 point R3 down, so not the best day. What was your trade? What was your setup? We can guide you through it a bit, or I can help you with that a little bit if you want to. So someone wants to be here on a live stream. So should we get him in? Little chaos. Yeah, exactly. I've heard that. Thank you so much, mate.
No worries.
We got a great team here in Billions Club. Look at this. I just received a cola. We should be with someone on the stream, but I don't see him, or he has a bad connection, something like this. My bro, I sent you a DM. Please check it out. Should be with someone else here on the stream, but the guy is probably not responding. Yes. Can I somehow get him get him out of the stream? Oh yeah. Sorry, mate, but you weren't saying anything. But if one of you wants to be here on the stream with us, you can connect. You know what we should do? Well, let's contact Silver. I just texted Silver if he wants to join. Would be nice to have him on. I was just too aggressive and impatient. Psychology, man. Yeah, like 1.3 hour is absolutely okay. Just don't rush it now. Take it slowly. Wait for your best opportunity, and you can easily recover. Look at this. Gold reacting perfectly to this PBL. So Silver is busy, he said. What about the one that was asking about the DMs? I sent you a DM. Let me check it. Did you send it to Billions Club or to like my? Oh yeah, here. I see you. What car do you have? Is it a CLA? It looks like a CLA. You got a nice Instagram. Sorry, mate. I completely overlooked your Instagram. Man, that looks like a nice red CLA. Oh yeah, it is. CLA 45, nice, amazing. Yeah, I have a CLA 45. Great car. I have it for like 1 week now, so I can show you mine. I was posting some pictures to Twitter, I believe. Let me show you. I'm pretty sure I was when I received the car, so don't want to flex here. I just want to show you what the CLA is if you don't know. The guy that was texting here on Instagram, he has some like a red color, very very nice. I have this. I have a pink one. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, I have a yellow one. Where is it? Oh, like from, yeah, this is my car. So that's the guy on Instagram. I've been in competition in TFT. Need a giveaway account. Yeah, you can contact us, and you can make some deal. We take up with the CEO or. How old are you, by the way? You can guess. Try to guess my age. You still not doing anything. I started when I was 15, by the way, with trading. So, or basically flipping from 14 to 15. EU is bouncing, but it's also struggling with reclaiming this PBL. Basically with this zone right here. There's literally no setup. I have contacted you everyone. I don't have anything. Oh, it's pretty weird to see myself here. Okay. Market is, I don't want to say boring because today it's been crazy, obviously. The problem is that it's not giving us any opportunity at all. Just checking this threat value area inside this candle. There might be on this demand. There might be a potential trade, but is it the best one in the world? Absolutely not. Let's try to zoom in and let's see how it goes from here. Okay, there is a trade value area. We got quite a few new shorts stepping in. Open interest going down. Let's see if we can close this candle with the trade value area. If we can, then it would be amazing. Okay, so no, we don't have a trade value area. As you can see, someone big just entered into a position. I'm a bit younger than 21. How long did it take for you to become consistently profitable since you started trading? Like 2.5 years to be consistently profitable, or maybe 2 years. I don't remember the exact days. It wasn't a milestone for me because when it was happening, I didn't realize that okay, it's here. You know what I mean? And it's always just like, you know, 1 month you are in a good profit, then the next month was in a loss and so on. So I wouldn't call myself like a good trader at the time because I was still aiming for better and better performance. But I started making money after like 2.5 years. No, we got an office in Dubai. Got slapped a little bit by the market ever since though. And I think in Dubai, I'm actually not sure, I'm not here about the taxes, but I think in Dubai there is not the zero tax anymore. But the Dubai for us made sense because basically some of our team members and so on were from Dubai, so we got one office in Dubai, one office here in Prague, and it also makes sense. In a Billions Cup, we want to create like a community of traders. That's why we want to offer you, once you get funded, you will have like a special networking events and so on where you can meet with other funded traders only. So you can buy a ticket, you can get to this meeting if you are not a funded trader with us. So basically we want to connect with the traders. And what is like a trading hub overall, right? It can be London. Okay, fair enough, London. London is crazy in the last 3 years. It's crazy dangerous. It's relatively expensive, I would say, or very expensive actually. So London is out. That doesn't make sense. What else? What is like a good trader hub? Prague, not really. We don't have a lot of traders in Czech Republic, and it's really far away from basically everywhere. So that is also out. What else? You got US, all right, but you know, they're also targeting for Europeans here. So US would make sense, but then you have a Dubai, and Dubai is, if you think about it this way, Dubai became like a really big trader hub, and basically it's full of innovations and full of these networking events and so on. I've been to Dubai, it's absolutely amazing. I want to get back, which I will at the end of this year. Maybe we will meet you there. We are planning to do some, like I said, some networking events. So Dubai just makes sense. Give me challenge account. Why would we give you anything for free? I don't just get this mentality, guys. Can someone explain why? Like, no one gives you anything for free nowadays. That's just how it is. Like, to run this company, it costs money. So we gotta be making money on something. Yeah, and we are not a charity. I said this last time on a stream, and I'm saying it again. You can expect that everyone will give you everything for free. That's just not how it works. Simply said. All right. So, can you give me a giveaway of any account? Once again, I'm a trader. I'm here to teach you how to trade. I'm here to give you like a help hand when you need to. So I'm not here about the giveaways and so on. But you can contact Matt on our Discord or Jacob, our CEO, and you can definitely ask him. Like, I would like to give you an answer. I completely get that you want to do some giveaway and so on. I'm not saying it's wrong. It's a good idea. But once again, I'm not here to give you the account or something like this. You know what I mean? Okay, so now we got. This wasn't a strong high though. There could be a PBL and potential long on gold here after we reclaim this level, so we'll see how it goes. But I really have the knowledge of what? Knowledge on how to trade. If you do have a knowledge, then like $500 for a trade and evaluation account shouldn't be a problem for you. You know what I mean? Oh, I see that we just doubled our Twitter following in 1 week. That's crazy. That's crazy result. All right, so let's wait for gold if we can reclaim this supply. It will take some time, obviously, but exactly, like that's basically a big part of a billions club, because we realized how valuable it is. Like nowadays, if you think about it this way, where can you meet very good traders, right? Where can you meet with good traders nowadays if you are a good trader already? Because you got plenty of communities, you got plenty of groups and so on. But if you are a profitable trader, you still want to learn something. And this is gonna sound rude, and I'm not talking from my perspective, because I'm the type of person that basically shares the education or shares the knowledge, know-how. I like to communicate with other people. But from the successful traders that I have inside my own community, they don't want to talk with the newbies. They don't want to talk with the people that are starting out. They don't want to help them for free. And I completely get this. You want to meet with good traders too that can offer you something in exchange, right? You have the knowledge, you have the experience, you want to find someone else who also has the knowledge. Does it make sense, right? It does. So the idea is that we're going to connect the funded traders, and we're going to do some networking events with them. We're going to do some collaborations with them, because that's really a good filter how you can spot a good trader and how you can spot the losing one, because they will go through the evaluation process. So if you can share, or if you can pass the evaluation, then you are a good trader. And if we can do these meetups, do these networking, I think it's going to be so valuable. And once again, like the place that makes sense to us is Dubai. I mean, yes, we are giving free education. Yes, we are giving kind of a free capital for like a really minimum amount. So as you said, if you practice the strategy, and you need to practice basically yourself, because you are your biggest enemy. But if you can fix these two things, then you can become a profitable funded trader. How did your parents react that you are going to be a trader? That's a good question. Like, if I were starting out again, I wouldn't tell them the first 2 years, I would say, because they were heavily against it. And I didn't go to university and so on. So basically, after they saw that, okay, I'm doing fine, I can live on my own, and I'm buying things that basically no one in their teens age can afford, then they started to be kind of okay with that. But yeah, my mom would probably still like to see me going to university, which is not gonna be the case. I'm like not against the universities and so on. For me, just it's a waste of time. From my point of view, I have nothing against it. What are the advantages of the Billions Club funding against FTMO? So we are cheaper. We are offering free education. We are offering you a help hand during your evaluation. We are offering basically 3 days time. So on FTMO, I believe you got 4. 90-10 profit split. For me as a trader, the big advantage is the 1.5 million scale up potential account. So this is enough for me. But these like networking events, for me, it's also very, very, like, I'm gonna be the part of it, obviously, because I'm here trading and so on. So yeah. That's a good amount of reasons, I believe. Yeah, you don't have open interest on gold and Euro USD, unfortunately. So you can look at that. Guys, there is literally zero trades. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. USD Jeff is going obviously up. Euro becomes obviously quite strong here, but still, like, overall, look, so free. Hello, I'm from Kurdistan, Iran. Yeah, this is so amazing how we can get people all around the world to into one stream and talk about one chart and share our opinions, share our ideas, and so on. It's crazy. I've been trading and practicing for 3 years, but I can afford a 100k account, which my strategy is built around, and I'm wondering if I can do a free trial and then get a funded account challenge. You can like your strategy can be around 100k account. You can do the same on 10k account, and I have enough experience to tell you that this is just a fact. I don't believe that you have some strategy based on 100k account. That doesn't really make sense to me. But you can definitely use free trial, or maybe we don't have the free trials anymore. We got the free trials from the first week, so people can try the dashboard and so on before they will buy. But we got plenty of free trials, and I think it's not needed for us anymore. Same as you right now, lol. I'm 17. My parents absolutely want me to go to university. Make some money first. Prove them that they are wrong, and then you can fuck the whole matrix. I'm kidding, obviously, but yeah, it's just you gotta prove them before they will realize that okay, this thing is real. Yeah, I got the same problem. I told my parents that I want to trade, and they were against it. Like, you have to have a stable job, etc. Best option is to show them you are serious about it and not quit, even they don't like it. Yes, obviously, for sure. But then the best thing you can do is to show them that you make money with it, and you make like a much bigger amount of money than 95% of people at our age do, I'd say. All right. This is going down for, just wondering about where is the because there is plenty of shorts liquidity and it's going to be taken most likely. Just wondering where is the long liquidity sitting now. It's really below this low, actually, around, yeah, like this low is going to be a strong LQ point for BTC, and we may target this, potentially look for a move up out of it. Let's check the Discord. So do we have any questions? I'm currently waiting for this long side liquidity to be swept, but we'll see how it goes. Right now, not really anything. Let's wait for some questions. So we got 5 people on Instagram. Guys, welcome. You can join the YouTube live stream where I'm sharing my screen also. What about gold? Not doing anything yet. But that was a nice liquidation build this low. But I still haven't achieved anything at all. have it. Extremely risky to take a trade here, to be honest. Very, very risky. Will Billions Club start trading competition? What do you mean by trading competition? Like who makes the most amount of percentages? We were actually thinking about a trading competition. Personally, I'm against it. I know, like, here in Billions Club, some of them wants to do it, some of them not. I'm against it, and I'm going to tell you why. Trading is all about having a strategy. Trading is all about having a system and being patient. And if we will give you, let's say, 20 days to make as much amount of percentages as you like to win the competition as you can, does it sound like a trading? It's more of a gamble in my opinion. So I'm a bit against it. I see it from like a trader point of view. I know it's gonna be fun. I know it's gonna be interesting and so on. But I'm just like against these trading competitions, to be fair, because it's just a gamble most of the time. Imagine it, we can afford every challenge you offer for 10 times in a row, let's say. What challenge would you recommend us to try as the first one? Imagine we can afford every challenge you offer for 10 times in a row, let's say. Then obviously the 100k. Like the 100k offers you the biggest amount of profits potential. So yeah, 100k, absolutely. I'm gonna go have a good afternoon. Thanks for participating on a stream and enjoy the rest of your day. And stay tuned for the next time. There could be an SFP build this slow, but it's not gonna be the best one. No. It's not. Yeah, the longs are not kicked out yet. I'll still be looking a little lower. Right guys, I'm gonna collapse today's stream because we don't have a lot of questions and we don't have nothing on chart at all. On EU, it's still not printing any entry model. Same with gold, it's going again to the downside. So let's just wait and see. I'm gonna keep you posted. I'm gonna keep you posted about my current plan. But that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. We spent here almost 1 hour and 30 minutes. So let me know if you like these streams. Let me know if we should do more of them. And see you next time. The next one will be on Sunday. So we're going to be preparing for the next 5 days of trading. So see you there. Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your day. See you maybe on Instagram next time. We'll see how it goes. All right. Thanks, guys. Thanks, guys, and have a nice day.